afternoon. It's a typical afternoon in Belfast. Wet. Well, it's not, hasn't got much rain, but it's wet and depressing looking. But I'm out and I've just come up the Shankill and I've turned onto, I think this is the Woodvale Road, and is that Albert Foundry? Not sure. And there's a particularly good wall mural commemoration of the Woodvale Blitz. I wasn't quite aware that the Blitz had extended so far up the Shankle Road and Woodvale. So this is Enfield Street. And let's have a look and see what it says here. April, May 1941. But for the loyalty of Northern Ireland we should have been confronted with slavery and death, and the light which now shines so strongly throughout the world will have been quenched. That's what Winston Churchill said back then. I think the light is actually being quenched as I speak. And there was massive destruction on this locality. Remember those who were killed and those who survived and those who changed to live, and those lives changed forever, because it wasn't just the people who were killed. There were thousands of casualties as well, and people's homes wrecked and destroyed. Here we have a picture of rescue workers sifting through the debris. Heather Street, Ohio Street, Palmer Street, Disraeli Street, and those streets were basically wiped out. The aftermath of the German air raids looking down Ohio Street. And that guy looks as if he's in soldier's uniform there. Woodvale Blitz occurred when German air raids took place spring 1941. The first raid took place in April 7th and 8th. The next raid came at Easter on April 15th, 16th. The third raid would come on May 4th and 5th, and the final air raid would take place May 5th and 6th. These attacks on the city would result in over 1,000 civilians being killed, 1,500 injured. This was the highest casualty rate of any air raid outside London during the Second World War. It was in these raids that the Woodvale area was indiscriminately attacked, resulting in the total devastation of Heather Street, Ohio Street, Palmer Street, Disraeli Street, resulting in the loss of many lives and injuring hundreds more. I didn't realise all this. Most of those lives lost were families who had lived in the area for generations. The effects of the air raids and the devastation caused would last for many years to come. Decades to come, I would beg to say. And this is a list of the people who were killed. And I'll just get rid of myself. Age 5, age 6, and an awful lot of them in their 20s and 30s and teens. This is absolutely shocking. Aged 1. Oh my goodness. And they're all in alphabetical order. This is dreadful. Dreadful. This is what war was. And our British government, as I speak again, is bombing Yemen. And our British government has bombed. They wrecked Libya, they wrecked Iraq, they destabilised those countries, they wrecked Afghanistan, and they made such a mess of almost everywhere they went. This is our British government. I haven't got anything good to say about them. This is what war does. Destroys lives.